We have the head coach of the U.S. men's national team, Anthony Hudson, to preview the All-State Continental Classico, the 75th edition of the USA-Mexico rivalry. Just for those people in the room, we'll be here with Anthony from 3:15 to 3:30, and the mix will be open from 3:40
until 4 p.m. Training open for the first 15 minutes. So if you have a question, please raise your hand. We'll begin with Michele Giannone. How you doing?
It's in English.
Okay.
Taking aside that it's Mexico, that it's if they're not friendly, you guys want to win. How important is this game for this group of players that one is the last time to showcase an opportunity to make a roster during the summer, most likely for a Gold Cup? Thank you.
Yeah, look, I don't see, I've heard like an A and a B team and players needing to do well to make another roster. I just see we have a really strong player pool. And I would say for every single time we get together, players need to prove and perform to make sure that they're there in the next camp. So this is no different. We have a good group. There's plenty of opportunity for players, and like previous camps, if they do well, they're going to be in contention for the next one.
This will be easy. In the back.
How are you, Coach? Coach, Jordan Morris been playing as a number 9 for Sounders this season. He's also the leading scorer in the Major League Soccer, but he also been plays in the left winger. I mean, how you been with him, like trying to play him as a forward, as a winger? How the expectations with Jordan Morris in this camp?
Yeah, it's a really good question because it was something that we've been thinking about. Seattle obviously have a different makeup of squad with them, and Jordan's been fantastic with what he's done. And going into the game, we just need to make sure that we look at all the players we've got and try and get them in their best positions. First of all, get our best players on the field to start the game. So whether that's up front or out wide, Jordan is very, very dangerous with the qualities he has, running in behind. If he's a winger, attacking the goal from the weak side. So we just need to make sure that we get the strongest players starting the game.
Thanks for the time, Coach. You got 10 players returning from the World Cup squad. What have the veterans how have they been able to help the younger guys come in, the guys who are in their first camp?
It's a good question. It's been such a short camp. Like we've had the majority of these guys in January. So it was great to see them back then, and we had more time together. And those guys, to the credit to those guys, first of all, for showing up in January after being away for so long. They showed their true character in being leaders in the team and helping the rest of the group. But we've been here for 2 days. There's not been a lot of training. Yesterday was a walkthrough. So there's not been a huge amount of opportunity to do things together, or for the guys to do things together. But we're fortunate. We got like a really good group of people, and we have good senior players that we know will always try and do the best for the team and for the new players coming in. Español.
Anthony, ¿qué tal? Te ves Gerardo Velázquez el León.
Un poco más despacio,
sí.
Por favor.
Ok. Hace 2 años,
sí,
una división de planteles,
sí.
Nations League, Golden Cup. ¿Va a ser exactamente lo mismo este año? ¿Y qué equipo iría a qué competencia? ¿El A iría a Nations League y el B iría a Copa Oro?
Sí, los planes por junio y julio es más o menos lo mismo. Queremos un grupo para jugar durante ambos torneos, un grupo pequeño, si podemos, porque es difícil. Pero sí, las ligas nacionales, creo que vamos a tener los jugadores de Europa y después la Copa del Hora, más jugadores de MLS. Pero también queremos un grupo pequeño para jugar durante ambos, si podemos. Sí.
How do you do?
Does that make any sense at all? I have no idea if that made any sense.
Yeah? Espera un momentito, por favor.
Anthony, Spanish 2. Acerca de esos jugadores jóvenes de los cuales hablabas, también cómo hacerles entender que aunque este partido ante México es amistoso,
Sí,
es esa gran rivalidad
sí,
y que Estados Unidos tiene cierta hegemonía por los últimos 5 partidos en los que han ganado 4 y han empatado 1, es decir, no han perdido.
sí, sí. Todo entendemos este partido y el rival contra México es el partido más grande en el mundo para rivales, pero en los 2 últimos años, cuando ganamos contra México en pocas veces, hoy no importa, es en el pasado y ahora estamos, ¿cómo se dice? We're looking forward. Sí, 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 no, los victorias y los partidos en el pasado significan nada ahora. Y queremos que continuar a crecer, nada más. Sí, gracias.
Jose?
Hey, Coach. Just having been having worked with some of these guys, at least as an assistant at other competitions, now as the head guy, what has it been like to kind of carry on the relationship with these players and kind of keep building it from the head coach perspective?
Yeah, look, I mean, it's been like a smooth transition because obviously I know all the young players, all the senior players. I've been a part of having been part of the last cycle, I've been so fortunate to have been part of such a really special group of people and staff. One to my left and, some amazing staff. We truly have such a good group of people. So for me, it was very easy because just transitioning into this role, you have the support of the staff and you have an understanding in relationship with the players. So on that side of it, it's been good. Like it's been good. It's been smooth. I've enjoyed it. But the bottom line is this: it's like I have to say it's truly, and I say this every day. Sometimes I'm not good at it, but it's not about me. It's about the players. All I want, having experienced the last 4 years, 3.5 years, I can tell you the drive and desire from the players to want to really take this team forward. And when you stand back and when you see that and you work with the players a lot of days and a lot of camps, you go away from home in CONCACAF, the World, all these different places, when you see the determination from these guys to keep taking the team forward, you can't do anything but just really, one, respect it, but two, do all you can to help them keep moving forward. That's it.
Last one for Michele.
English?
English. On January, we saw tactically a 4-3-3, a continuation of what we've seen under Greg. But on the last camp in Nations League, we saw a different variation, especially in midfield, 4-2-3-1 and 4-4-2 when you guys were pressuring or on a high press. I'm not going to ask you specifically what you're going to do tomorrow, obviously, but are we going to see something different? What are you looking for to take out of this game tactically? Thank you.
Yeah, look, I think over the last 3.5-4 years, you know, and I think Greg did a good job here. Really, really clear playing 4-3-3. We've changed it slightly, as you mentioned, and I think the good thing about this team is that they're quite used to a little bit of flexibility. Look, we've got 2 days to train. One of them's today, and it's pretty much a walkthrough. Yesterday was a walkthrough. Although I think the players are experienced enough and have trained enough with us to know that, we can still talk about things and do things and they can still execute it. But it's difficult without having more real training days. It's tough to make too many changes. But yeah, for sure, there'll be 1 or 2. And I'm sure on their side, they're not going to want to give too much away, or they're going to change something before the semi-final. And that's fine. I mean, it's the bottom line for us is that we have a group of players going out tomorrow, really representing the badge, giving everything they got, making the fans proud.